In investing, every mistake has a cost. That's just how it goes in the financial world. Whether it's crypto, forex, or anything money-related, some people win and some people lose.
Few people laughed. Few people cried. Most people were silent.
But nowadays, Bitcoin and crypto have been on the moon. Never before has the digital world been so vibrant. Bitcoin, once viewed as a mere counterfeit, has now become the symbol of a financial revolution. Stories of those who have lost everything or become wealthy because of Bitcoin are spreading, intertwining like a complex tapestry of change and ambition. Before I talk about investing in Bitcoin, I'll mention a few things in global financial market. Firstly, let's address the current interest rate situation. Rates have been raised by major central banks like the Federal Reserve System, European Central Bank, and Bank of Japan, creating significant pressure on financial markets. Moreover, escalating global political tensions, such as the US-China trade dispute and the Russia and Ukraine conflict, could impact commodity prices and investor sentiment. Additionally, inflation in many countries is concerning, potentially decreasing purchasing power and affecting global economic growth. Furthermore, the complex COVID-19 situation poses challenges for investors, particularly in maintaining supply chains and economic activities. However, amidst these challenges, experts see notable opportunities, especially in digital transformation, fostering the development of fintech or financial technology. Nevertheless, it's crucial to acknowledge remaining challenges. Economic downturn risks, asset bubbles, and political instability are still factors investors must confront. Central banks around the world, like the State Bank of Vietnam, are changing interest rates to match global patterns. This shift is putting pressure on the economy, especially on the stock market, where the Vietnam index keeps changing, showing that the market is uncertain in the short term. Moving to bonds, we're seeing interest rates go up, which is making it harder for companies to borrow money. This change is influenced by big companies like THM and VTP. Additionally, when the Fed increases interest rates, it might scare off foreign investors. But despite these challenges, there are still opportunities. Experts think Vietnam's economy will do well in 2024, especially with more money being spent on public projects. Foreign investors are still interested in Vietnam, especially in areas like manufacturing and exports. However, there are some problems we need to think about. Prices are going up because of global events, and if interest rates keep rising, more people might not be able to pay back their loans. Also, it's getting harder to attract foreign investors because there's so much competition. To sum up, both local and global financial markets are changing a lot. It's really important for investors to be careful and keep an eye on what's happening so they can make smart choices about where to put their money. So, why go for Bitcoin in our investment plan? Well, let me break it down for you. First off, Bitcoin isn't tied to any country or organization. It's like a citizen of the world, which means it's not affected by what's going on politically or economically in any particular place. Then there's the fact that there's only a limited amount of Bitcoin out there, just 21 million coins in total. This scarcity thing gives it staying power and might help it hold its value over time, even when other currencies are fluctuating. And don't forget how easy it is to move around. You can store it and spend it using digital wallets, which means we can access our money whenever and wherever we need to without any hassle. Plus, Bitcoin is pretty easy to buy and sell on cryptocurrency exchanges. It's quick and the fees are low, so we can get in and out of the market without any trouble. And last but not least, there's the potential for growth. Bitcoin's still kind of new, so there's a lot of room for it to grow in the future. That means there's a chance we could make some serious cash if we invest wisely. So yeah, putting our $12,000 into Bitcoin would be a smart move for our financial future. So our main target in investing will be investment profitability involves accepting risks in exchange for high returns, with the expected return rate is 3 times higher. So, Our investment plan is to invest $12,000 over 4 years, using cost averaging method. And our goal is to achieve approximately $39,500 after 4 years of investment. And we chose the approach of going all in Bitcoin. To do that, we will invest regularly every week over the course of 4 years, specifically $61 per week, regardless of price. And our objective is to get profit every 4-year cycle, 3 to 4 times. And of course we have our reasons for this investment. First, Bitcoin has high long-term growth potential. Second, regular investment will help to average out the cost, which will minimize risk. And we have to take note that patience is key, so don't get discouraged by market fluctuations. Next, we have the advantages and disadvantages of this plan. For the advantages, it is easy to implement, has efficient risk allocation, and high profit potential. And for the disadvantages, it requires high discipline to invest regularly each month, and market volatility may affect our mindsets. Now, let's say that if I had brought back $12,000 4 years ago and invested it according to the plan above, how much money would I have now, including both principal and interest? With the investment plan laid out, after 4 years, as of April 2024, our total capital and profit would exceed $35,000, roughly tripling the initial investment. So, why did we choose to go all in Bitcoin instead of gold? Gold's been around for ages, like over 5,000 years, while Bitcoin's a newbie, just about 10 years old. But guess what? Despite the age gap, Bitcoin's catching up fast in value. See, people have always loved gold because it's rare and doesn't change much over time, and now Bitcoin's got those same perks. Plus, neither gold nor Bitcoin is controlled by any government. There's only a limited amount of Bitcoin out there, just 21 million total coins, and that number can't be messed with by anyone. So, both gold and Bitcoin are like global citizens. They can be traded directly between people without any middlemen, which saves a bunch of money and hassle. But imagine this, you've got a ton of gold in Vietnam, but you need to sell it to someone in the US. The whole process, storing, shipping, and customs, would be a huge headache. But with Bitcoin, sending it from Vietnam to the US is as easy as a click and a small fee, and boom, it's done. Oh, and here's another thing, gold's a physical thing, so you gotta keep it safe somewhere. If not, it's an easy target for thieves because it's so valuable. But with Bitcoin, there's no physical thing to worry about. Now, I get it, not being able to hold Bitcoin in your hand can feel weird, especially compared to gold. But a lot of folks believe in blockchain, this cool tech behind Bitcoin, which could shake up how things work globally. So, while Bitcoin might not be as tangible as gold, it's got some serious potential. So, why didn't I choose other financial channels and instruments? First is the real estate. It has large capital needed and low liquidity, and it also has high risk. Moreover, it is not fully yours, and we can't tell if it is always safe. Finally, real estate is super hard to diversify. Next, we got bank savings. It has some hidden risks that we may not see. Moreover, it has low return and low liquidity. And then, we have the Forex trading market. By the name it suggests, it is for trading, not investing. Moreover, it has high risk, high stress, and some extra fees that can sneak up on you. Moreover, governments keep a pretty tight leash on these markets. The last one is securities. Here's a few things about it. Market uncertainty, company performance matter, high risk, knowledge is power, time-consuming, and emotions are in play. So, what about the risks and challenges of Bitcoin? Let's start with security. Unlike regular money that's backed by banks, Bitcoin isn't protected by any organization. So, if you lose your secret code or if it's stolen, you could lose all your money. Next, Bitcoin prices can go up and down a lot. So, if you invest in Bitcoin for a short time, you might end up losing money. Also, the websites where you buy and sell Bitcoin can sometimes have problems. They might shut down suddenly or get hacked, which could mean losing your money too. And to invest in Bitcoin, you need to understand how it works, which can be pretty complicated. Without this knowledge, you might make mistakes and lose money. Lastly, there is also a psychological risk. The ups and downs of the market can make you feel worried and make you make bad decisions. Also, feeling like you're missing out on a chance or wanting to make quick money can lead to making bad choices too. And that's about it. Thank you for watching our video, and have a nice day.